Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Tom Spark. Welcome back to another top 5 VPN roundup for August 2024. We're a little bit 2 months after the middle of the year, and I thought it'd be a good point to make a new video of these just at least once every month, letting you guys know if there's been any major changes with the rankings and stuff like that. And actually, one reason I do want to make this video is, again, there have been some major changes, and that's why it's important you watch these every month. So every month, keep a lookout for these just in case you need to change a VPN, maybe even get a refund or something like that, or maybe try out a new service. That's always something to think about when it comes to VPN providers, because there's so many, and a lot of them are very good at different things. And if you use VPNs a lot, these videos are very important. So guys, what is the biggest change right now going on within my ranking system? Well, TorGuard has gotten axed. As you see here, if you click on this link, it'll take you to a page where all the VPNs have been removed. And why did this happen? Well, your guess is as good as mine. I've been reviewing TorGuard positively for around 7 or 8 years. It's been the #1 VPN pretty much the entire time. Over the years, it's slowly started declining a little bit in terms of quality. Stuff like streaming compatibility wasn't as competitive as other options. Things like split tunneling never actually came out, despite the team saying it was going to come out like 3 or 4 years ago. Stuff like Apple TV app is still not here. The application has just gotten clunkier and clunkier, and myself, I have some really bad bugs with it, and I can't even launch it. Outside of all that, though, I think what happened is the ratings slipped because my criticisms of it were completely valid, and the team got upset and decided to remove me from their affiliate program. This made me not trust the team at all. If they're not willing to support the channel even with criticism, letting you guys know honest reviews, I'm not going to be recommending it here on the channel, since it doesn't just seem like a very good thing to be punishing people for criticizing and trying to make the product better. That's just my opinion though, guys. Not only that though, guys, I've also seen that this has happened to other people. I'm not just the only one. And in fact, I've been emailed from people in the last year or so, and even seen some posts on Reddit, which I will show right here. But in those posts, basically people said that TorGuard blocked them and stopped sending them affiliate payouts that they were earning, which is definitely shady. But at the time I was like, well, maybe it's because these people hadn't sent them any new customers or anything like that. And I even got this comment just right now from someone on my YouTube channel leaving this comment saying they had the same thing happen to them. So it definitely seems like TorGuard is just arbitrarily ending people. You sign up for an affiliate agreement to send them customers. They promise to give you a cutback, and then just axing it like this definitely seems shady to me. So guys, in a nutshell, that's pretty much why TorGuard has been removed from the interim and for the future videos. Seems like they just can't really tolerate criticism, and we're not going to be supporting VPNs like that here on the channel that punish us for giving criticism to try to help educate you guys as my audience. You guys want honest reviews, right? So let's go ahead and go down the list. What's my #1 VPN right now? Well, that's going to be NordVPN. NordVPN, unlike TorGuard, had slipping down over the years. NordGuard did the opposite. It kind of slipped up over the years. How did they do that exactly? Well, they've just got a lot better. They increased simultaneous devices. Right here, you can see it's 10. They used to only offer around like 5 or 6. They've also improved other things. They have the biggest server network now, around 111 different countries. They've improved the bundled options and offerings that you can get with their service. You can even get a gigabyte free of Saley eSIM for traveling, which is cool. And depending on the model you want here, you can even get password manager, data breach detection, and encrypted cloud storage, which is pretty cool. Definitely some pretty cool options. The applications all work great. Split tunneling is there. Apple TV is there. Stream compatibility is one of the best in class, and the application is, you can't really find any bugs anymore. It's that good. It also has mesh networking, which means you could connect to it at home and connect to NordVPN on your phone somewhere else and get access to your LAN network, which is really cool. It's the only VPN that really does that. So I'm going to be putting a link for Nord in the description down below. If you click on that link, you should be able to get 4 extra months. If you don't use my link, you only get 3 extra months, but with my link, you get an extra one and the discount too. So it's a really good deal if you want to check out Nord in the description down below. Bonus points for Nord is they do seem to be tolerating criticism. They've only recently attained that status here on my channel as the #1 VPN, but they were able to kind of support the channel and tolerate criticism for a number of years, the last couple of years especially, and kind of be happy with their ranking, even though I did criticize the product. So they support honest reviews, which is good of them. Next up, we have Surfshark VPN following very, very closely behind Nord. And that's not really a surprise, just to be transparent. They are kind of owned by the same company. They kind of operate independently, but have a lot of similarities at the end of the day. That said, Surfshark and Nord kind of do present different options when it comes to the bundled offerings. For example, Nord kind of focuses on this cloud storage and password management, where Surfshark really has dialed in some of these interesting things built into the VPN. For example, it has an antivirus built in actually to the VPN application, and I've shown that here on the channel multiple times. Additionally, you can get Incognito bundled in, which is my top favorite data broker removal tool, which basically goes to websites like white pages, removes your information without you having to email 200 different websites. So that's pretty cool. Outside of that, outside of the bundle offerings, the core VPN is very solid, fast speeds, split tunneling, Apple TV app, streaming compatibility, WireGuard support, of course, very good speeds. It's pretty much a very, very good budget option. Probably a little bit better than Nord for the budget people out there. If you're looking at Nord, you can't afford it. Surfshark, I would say, is a go-to. It's going to be nearly indistinguishable in terms of the quality. Just some of the bundles are really kind of why you might want to pick one or the other. But I really like this one because it has antivirus built in, which is cool. So that's really nice. Additionally, I even reviewed a new feature here on the channel where you could get an add-on to have a burner number integrated within the Surfshark mobile application, which is really cool for anonymous kind of phone number use. Let's say you're going on a date, you don't want to give out your number to someone on Craigslist or something like that. It can't be used for text verification for strict websites, but it still has plenty of other uses, and that's something I haven't seen from a VPN before. So I'll put a link for Surfshark in the description down below. With that link, you should be able to get this deal and 3 extra free months. So pretty good deal, especially for the value it gives you. Next up, let's go ahead and talk about HighMe. Now, HighMe has a 36-month plus 3-month free with my link in the description down below. It's only $95, which is a very, very good deal. How is it different from Nord and Surfshark? Well, it doesn't have as many interesting bundled options, but for people out there who are budget-minded, this might do the trick. I don't personally use this one myself because I have a gigabyte internet speed, and I find that this one slows me down too much. However, if you have a more reasonable internet connection, maybe anywhere from 100 to maybe 300 megabits per second, this VPN is going to give you good results as well. The applications aren't as flashy and maybe as polished as something like Surfshark and NordVPN, and it doesn't have as big of a server network overall. However, this one is also good, and it's supported the channel even though it hasn't ever been the top ranked VPN. So it's definitely transparent and supports honest reviews, which is a thumbs up from me. So I'll be putting this link in the description down below if you want a really good long-term deal on HighMe. All right, guys, last up is Proton VPN. Proton VPN is a very good VPN provider. I've had some issues with them in the past. However, last couple of years have become pretty good, and I don't really have as many issues with them. They kind of filled out the product offering. In some ways, I see some other people criticizing Proton for launching too many peripheral products like Bitcoin wallets and stuff like that. But that's kind of up to you to decide if that's something you're interested in. Since we only really focus on the VPN part here, I don't really like the marketing too much about how it always brags about being based in Switzerland and stuff like that. However, it is transparent, it is open source, it is a trusted VPN provider, especially for my reviews that I've been checking it out over the years. It's definitely improved a lot. It's not quite as affordable as some of the other options I listed. However, 2 years for $86 is actually a pretty good deal. I'll put this link for this one in the description down below as well. All right, guys, so I hope that top 5 VPN roundup helped you choose a VPN for this month of August. If you're a TorGuard subscriber, maybe rethink subscribing to TorGuard, since they clearly don't seem to support the honest reviews here on the channel that you guys have been following for so long. But if you're still happy with that product, by all means, go ahead and continue to use it. But just continue checking out VPNs here and there to see if there's something you might like better. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video very soon.